Hello everyone and welcome back to some more cards action. And yes, that's right, I'm going to try to pre-record a bunch of videos in a row so that the channel is releasing videos while I'm away. What does that mean? It means I'm going to be recording a bunch of videos in a row, so my ability to play well and converse is probably going to go downhill. That means the quality of these videos as they get released is probably going to hit the bottom of the tank. But if you're watching these videos to begin with, well, you're probably not a stickler for quality, seeing as the content I've been releasing. So enjoy. And what better way to start off than a absolute train wreck of a deck? It is, of course, terrible Garbage Mill, but this time we're using Britain as the base nation, with obviously Italy as the supporting, and we're going to see how well it does. I did play a couple games off stream and it did pretty decently, but knowing my luck, as soon as I turn on that record button, things kind of change. We're playing France, so I'm wondering if the critical damage supply shortage combo is needed. Let's drop line, keep the decisive defense, and hope we get one of our card draws, or sure. Alright, no turn one play. I wonder if our opponent is some sort of resistance deck. I think in general resistance beats us. Okay. But we'll see how we fare here. I doubt we'll be playing anything turn 2. Yep, pass the turn. I might just blockade on the next turn just to empty out our hand a little bit. Or we're just going to kill that, actually. Huzzah. Take that. Pass the turn here. Hopefully the blockade hits. We know at least to hit one from the soul of old Japan here. We've got lots of stopping power here. Decisive defense, ultra, naval. We've also got the colonial dreams that we can fire off and make our opponent draw two, so lots of options here. Yep. That is okay by me. Let's just hit the ultra, pass the turn here. Depending on what to play, we might just decisive defense. Yeah. No drawing for our opponent. Although we maybe wanted them to get in there. Hard to say. Let's just do that. Pass the turn. I'm sure our opponent will attack here. Or not. Well played from our opponent here. Yeah, let's... I think we can do this. And this. And we'll hold that up just in case they play something here. It's unfortunate that we overdrew there. We should have just... Yep. I'm going to send everything back here. So we can hopefully get our opponent to commit more to the board and then really get him with the supply shortage and the critical damage. Yep. Fair enough. And let's daylight bombing them. Try to slow them down. We've got Lend-Lease to draw. Ooh, that sucks. Our opponent lost a really good one. Yep. think we just play this past the turn. Okay, doing a little bit of draw go here. Let's do that, get that going. Do we want them drawing cards? Yeah, sure. Let's let them draw cards here. If he attacks, we trade with our decisive defense. We've got our Lancaster as well. Interesting. If that's the case, we're just going to kill this off. Get that up and pass the turn here. Next turn we can Lancaster. 11 damage is no joke. Our opponent's 2 cards in hand. They're going to be smacking him for 5 here. That's a good one. That is a very good one. Fair enough. Let's just go ahead and deal with all that. Pass the turn. At some point we're going to go off on the Colonial Dreams, but I want him to feel like he's got the ability to draw some more. Let's see if he does it. Okay. Let's take our draw here. That's a spicy card. At 14 here, I did the greedy play of getting rid of the other guy instead of the infantry because I want them to draw here. I want them to keep drawing. Oh lord. Okay. Now I think we can start to go buck wild. So they'll go up to 8 here. Let's draw 4, which means they'll be at, this is 4, this is 8. It's not a small amount here. Though we could potentially kill ourselves with how things are going. 4 cards in hand and none of them are units for our opponent. I was not expecting that. Alright, let's pass the turn here. Okay. Let's go for Pact. do the shelling. Next turn we can hit them with the combo. I'm assuming they're going to put more onto the field. We'll see. Getting rid of Famed Retreat seems like a good idea in this situation. I wonder if he commits more to the board here. If he doesn't, I think we just carpet bombing. I think we still carpet bomb this. Actually, yeah, let's do that. We are at 10, but I think we're still okay. All right, they're in overdraw territory here. Just have to weather the storm with whatever they have. Oh my lord. Well, that's scary. I think we need to do this and this, and then do this. All right, they've got they've got nothing here. This, when this dies, this kills us right away. It kills us with this as well. But let's see if we get there. Oh, good idea. Good idea. All right, we're dead next turn. Well played on our opponent here. What can we draw to get us out of this one? That's not it. Let's lend lease here and see if we got anything. All right, I think we do this. Huzzah. And end turn. We're going to be taking at least 4 here. If he decides to crack all of them. Let's hit you with that. Hit you with that. Pass the turn. Huh. I don't know what's going to happen when we pack this deal. I think we die first. But we don't really have any options, so we're going to find out what happens here. What is that? What is that considered? It's considered defeat. I would love to know how. That's the one thing regarding cards is the mechanics don't interact as cleanly as, say, something like Magic. So I've been playing Magic for quite a while before Cards, and there are very small corner cases where you're not 100% sure how multiple triggers will interact in the game. Whereas in Cards, there's a bunch of really weird corner cases that pop up in terms of how things interact with one another. The most simple one is if you've got, with Japan, you've got a signal regiment, the O4, that whenever another unit dies, it deals a damage, and then you've got another unit on the board. And if your opponent kills both those units at the same time, the signal regiment still sees the other unit die, before it dies. So it still pings for that 1 damage. So it's things like that that in Magic, it's the mechanics work a lot more intuitively, in that if you kill 2 units at the same time, the signal doesn't see that and would never ping for 1. And then same thing with like how that last battle worked with the Pact of Steel. You know, you've got to resolve the entire card before you get to a spot of identifying if one opponent or the opponent dies. So in that situation, it would have been a draw, right? Both of us would have gone into negative. So interesting in that sometimes you end up doing something in cards not really knowing if it's going to work out the way you think it's going to work out, like there. But kudos to our opponent for navigating that. That experimental flight giving him the Kika really sealed nail in our coffin. Although actually no, it was pretty close regardless. But him killing off the unit, you know, well played there. All right, round 2. Let's see how we do here. We're gonna drop the Colonial Dreams, keep the Daylight, and let's drop the Air Power too. We'll keep. Let's drop the Supply Shortage. Let's see if we get that. There we go. 2 Pact of Steels is always nice. Obviously, when you're playing Pact of Steel, you tend to want to have higher cost cards so that you actually get to keep it. When you and your opponent kind of do the face off with the Pact of Steel. But it tends to make your deck a little slower here. Greetings to you. You really don't want to draw your high-end cards when you've got the Pact in hand, but we'll see if that helps us or hinders us in the long run. On turn 1 play, and if your opponent doesn't do anything on turn 2, I'm assuming they're playing some sort of control or maybe discard deck, which should be interesting. Draw Denial might not hurt us too much. All right. Let's pull up a Decisive, pass a turn here. Looks like they're looking to draw some cards, which we will be happy to oblige. Yep. It's a powerful card. We are going to go ahead and just destroy that. Pass the turn, let them continue to draw cards here. Three damage is not the end of the world, so we're fine with that. And once again, continue to let them draw cards here. We're banking on the fact that our carpet bombings and some of our unit cards are going to, 3 for 1 and get us back into more card parity here. All right, so we can do this and do this. I think pass the turn here. Yep. Just going to let our opponent commit to the board here. Take that out and take that out. Pass a turn here. And the reason why I'm playing all these is because we've got 2 packs of steel that we want to use, so I want to have as little a hand as possible so the pact really refills us here. Yep. All right, let's fire off the first one and see what we get here. Grief's a good one to get rid of on our opponent's side of things. All right. All in all, I think that went pretty well. I think we just pass here. Let's see how much they commit. We've got 2 carpet bombings. We've got the Churchill as well. I can do some work. I was not expecting that at all. Let's give him a little boo. I think we actually want to do this because he's going to be overdrawing now here. That's a good one to overdraw. Holy cow. Our opponent has some big things here. All right, so good news is we can clean up all of this, which we will do. And we'll bring this to the front here. All right, I definitely want to start gaining some health back here, so attack the colonies and naval power is going to be important. Yep. Let's go ahead and kill that. Gain some health back, pass the turn. Our opponent's doing some pretty good work against us here. We're at 5. We've got 3 cards in hand. Let's just clear the board here. We also have a 5/7 that hopefully we'll be able to do some work. Let's see if it survives. Yay. Note to self. Gain life before you put yourself in a situation that might potentially kill you. All right, well, that L might have been, at least losing in that specific way, was definitely avoidable. I don't know if we would have won the game necessarily, but sometimes you smack yourself for 5 and kill yourself. Well, we'll see you for round number 3. Hopefully I can shake off that feeling of defeat there. See you there. All right, we're back. Still looking for that win with our British Garbage Mill deck here. Facing another German opponent. Well, at least it's pretty good for what we're trying to do, I think. Let's drop everything else here. Wow, that's a expensive hand. Hopefully he's not going to bite us in the butt. If he is playing discard, then we'll hopefully be able to protect the Lend-Lease, but we'll see. It doesn't seem to be the case in this situation here. Let's pass the turn. We're going to be taking a bit of damage here. That's a good card to draw here. Okay. We're going to blockade the bicycle, perhaps? We might blockade the grief here. I think we blockade the grief. Although any type of boost on the bicycle just takes us out. Yeah, let's get rid of that. got to be able to survive a couple more turns, or if we get the second piece of the critical damage, we'll be able to get in there as well. Taking a chunk of damage here, unfortunately. I'm going to use this here, pass the turn, because I don't think we can wait 2 more turns for carpet bombing and survive. I think we need to draw into our second piece here. I lied. We just die here. Well, that's 3 L's. Not much to say about that one. That one was just a complete train wreck there. Interesting that we're not going below 5. Have we just... how many games do you need to lose to actually drop in rank? We'll see, because we're at 3 losses right now. All right. Round 4. Looking for an elusive W with Garbage Mill. See you there. All right, we're back. Facing Bebo. Soviets. Okay. I'll keep 1 Lend-Lease. We'll keep the blockade too, because it's a nice way of hopefully hitting some stuff, making things a little more expensive. A little bit of draw and go with our opponent. I'm okay with that as well. Yeah, we can do this for a while. Okay. Let's leave up Ultra past turn here. Right, that's getting killed. Straight away. Straight to jail. We do not want that contesting with us, if possible. I have 9 cards here. Carpet bombing can clean this up, so... Okay. Sure, let's... Oops. Sometimes I forget which one's which. Alright, I'd like to save this. I'm not playing this well here. This is probably going to be needed for some of the bigger tanks. Let's keep up Ultra. Next thing we can carpet bombing, although I really don't want to. Yep. Points at 31, we're at 16. Not looking too good for us. Yep. Pass the turn here. I think we need to get rid of that. We could also make them draw a card, but do we want to do that? You know what? Sure. Let's see what happens here. Next turn, I think we might go off with a whole bunch of stuff. All right. It's a good amount of stuff that our opponent overdrew there, which is pretty nice. We've got answers for those. So that's okay, I guess. That's a big boy. Take that out. Take that out. It's ultra just in case they play something crazy. We might decisive defense next turn. That's a scare unit. I am not going to lie. We can take out the Fiat with the daylight bombing, and then decisive also takes care of that. Yep. Pass the turn here. Can't really draw 4 because we'll take a billion damage. We need the KV to die, which it did, thankfully. Critical damage would be nice. We've used 2 already. We only have 1 more in the deck. All right. Let's do this. Let's do... Kill this, pass the turn. I'll not kill it, but at least damage it. It is a tough one. Opponent's at 12 here. Huh. Alright, so we'll get him to at least play hopefully the first T-34, and then we can hit it with supply shortage and critical damage. Please, please play it. Oh, he's not going to play it. I don't think we have much choice here. Huh. I don't know if this is smart, but I'm scared, so I'm going to do it. Alright, there's the last T60. Yep. Yep. Let's go ahead and destroy this. And do this. Sure. Let's play the decisive. Oh wow, he went for depth charges. That's surprising. All right. Well, that's scary. We're both at one card in hand. I think that's game. This. Pass. And I think we're just going to kill ourselves with another pact. Yeah, let's just take ourselves out right here. Huzzah. All right, I'm pretty sure we played that terribly. And cost us there. All right. We're 0 for 4. Reminds me of our last video where we went the good old 05. So I guess the question is, can we do it again? Can we repeat that wonderful, wonderful 05? We're about to find out. Stay tuned. Round number 5. See you there. Welcome back. Round 5. Still looking for that W. Will this be the one? Who knows? Let's get rid of everything except the Royal Research because they're playing ramp. We might just want to go up the research chain here. Let's play a little bit of draw go with our opponent here. And do we see ramp? Is the question. They don't do anything round 3. Turn 3, I think we're going up. Yep. And turn. It's a good one. Let's move up the research tree here. I think we're going for sonar. It's a nice... okay, so they do have a little bit of ramp here. Let's buy ourselves some time. Keep up ultra, and then next turn we might drop the supply and critical damage depending on what they do. Because it does kill the 442nd Infantry Regiment on their turn, so they're not going to be drawing another one. Okay. Yeah, fair enough, opponent. We are... Actually, let's do this. Let's see if we can get more out of you. I am going to... Sure, let's make them draw here. It's nice to get them in a situation where they're overdrawing here. It's a decent one to get rid of. They spend 4 just attacking us. I think we're okay with that. If they realize that they need to play something, yeah. I think we're okay with all of this. Let's just go ahead and Hit him with the combo, pass the turn. We've got packed as well to get them to overdraw, which will be pretty nice, I think. Fair enough. Let's move up here and let's get him to overdraw again. I think we're going to active sonar here. Or maybe we'll get the sonar first packed and then we'll hit him with the sonar. Yep. How do I want to do this? Let's get rid of this. I think we're okay just passing, actually. Next turn we'll do this. We're going to be taking a bit of damage here, but I think that's fine. We've got a bit of health to play around with, I think. I actually might just carpet bomb all this. Hopefully it doesn't hit the 5th Brigade, the 507th. I want it to hit either the engineer or itself, if possible. That's unfortunate. Yeah, let's use that. It's a good one to get rid of. All right, perfect. That's up for carpet bombing as well. Surprised he didn't. I think if he spent some time thinking about it, seeing as we hit the brigade, I assume it was pretty telegraphed what we were going to do, but alas. And I think I actually want to make everything more expensive for our opponent. Next turn we can hit him with the sonar. Puts him in a weird situation because now he's overdrawing. Whatever he plays spends some turns. Yep. Let's draw our cards here. Beauty. Pass the turn. So we are going to be taking potentially, yep. Let's see what that gets us. Black Witch is a nice one to get rid of. And yeah, let's pass the turn here. Yep. Let's go ahead and pass the turn. I think next we can start the Lancaster. And we've got a Monty as well, so that's fine. That's fine as well. Not fine, but and I think we actually want to Monty here. Because we can bounce everything back up with the Churchill. Don't think we care about that. Why is this 13? You know, if you know in the comment section, please let me, if you know, let me know in the comment section, why is there advanced US research 13? It should be 12. We played Sonar, which makes it 3 more expensive. So I'm not exactly sure where that extra credit cost came from. This blockade doesn't hit it. Units in enemy's hand cost 1 more, not operation. I'm a little confused. Pass the turn here. Oh, wow. It's interesting use there. Yeah, let's just do that, pass the turn. Hopefully that, actually, yeah, because we've got air power as well, so, and we've got that. Very nice. Keep that up, and I think we just, if he's not playing anything, neither are we. Beautiful. All right, well, we got that W finally. It took us a bit of time. We got there. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed because I had fun. Even though we kind of got trounced. What did we ended up? 4-1. Sorry, 1-4. But like I said, stay tuned for a couple of these. I'm hoping to get them out while I'm. Apologies, the cat's just going crazy here. While I'm on, I'm in Hawaii, so hopefully the entertainment still keeps coming. Take care, guys.